Joey with Joey's Magic Tarot, and I'm wearing a Bucky's shirt. Yes, I got this today. I'm wearing Bucky's. I love the color red. I love Bucky's. Oh, my skin tone. I look very dark. I'm dark right now. Believe it or not, there's a lamp below me. There's the ring light. There's a little lamp. None of these lamps are bright though. Everything's pretty dim, pretty dark. Ooh. Ooh, hey there. Suddenly I'm feeling a little nauseous. All right, so welcome to my live. I do have a topic I want to talk about today. And yes, I have a topic I want to talk about today. And I'd like to do some readings. Hang on, oh my goodness, I feel very strange right now, sorry. As soon as I turned on the live, I started feeling kind of nauseous. Drink some water, maybe. Ooh, sorry about that. If anybody's here with me, I don't know why I just suddenly started feeling kind of weird. But I'm really excited to do the live. I was just dancing around my kitchen, actually, before the live. Okay, so I guess I'll just start talking about this topic I want to talk about. That way, if I make a video out of it, it'll be the first 10 to 15 minutes. So I want to actually talk about something I call the Power 10. Basically, 10 affirmations for 5 major areas of your life. This is 10, but 10 affirmations for 5 major areas of your life. And the idea is that with the Power 10, it's like, what if just 10 sentences could reshape our reality? So today I want to draw and call in the Power 10. Sorry, I want to draw on something I call the Power 10. And for me, it's a personal set of affirmations that you create. You'll speak them directly. Speak directly to your goals, your body goals, your career goals, your home life. I just wrote 222. Basically, that's what it is. It's 10 affirmations that you cultivate, you create from your own mind. So they're going to flow and they're going to sound like your language. You're not taking an affirmation you heard from someone else. You're taking affirmations, you're creating affirmations specifically for you that sound like your voice. So that when you see those affirmations, hi there, when you see those affirmations on your bathroom mirror in the morning when you're brushing your teeth, I suggest putting these affirmations. I don't have the affirmations typed up, but this is just an example. This is my lesson for today. Once you complete the 10, the idea is to take those 10, print them out, and put them in different areas. What I started to do is I took 5 affirmations. Now, these were actually created by somebody else, but I took his affirmations that he shared, and I put them on index cards, and I put them in a cabinet by my coffee pot. So every morning, witchcraft? Oh, you telling me I'm doing witchcraft? Code? Is that what you're saying? How silly. So I would put the affirmations on my on the cabinet. So every time I opened that cabinet, I saw all 5 of them. That cabinet would be open. I'd be making my coffee, and I would say them like that. So the purpose of the Power 10 affirmations, it's you're not just positive thinking. You're thinking. These are tools that are going to reprogram your subconscious. And of course, when you repeat something over and over again, it sinks into your subconscious and it starts to become something that you believe. And that's the same reason why people can convince themselves of things. It's the power of over and over again saying the same thing. It gets into the subconscious, and then when it's in your subconscious, you start to believe it. So when you repeat them, you're actually planting seeds of expectations. Every time you say your Power 10, you're planting those seeds in your mind. The Power 10 is also, it's a customized list. It's individualized to you. So when you're thinking of your affirmations, and you may have to write this list a few different times to really get the affirmations that flow easily, flow in your mind. You can say them in your mind easily. You can flow them, if they flow easily, you speak them easily. You want them to flow. It just has to flow and be easy. If it's an affirmation that trips you up, they have to look at and go back, oh wait, no, I missed a word in there, and then correct yourself. Those are not going to stick with you because they're not in your words. They don't feel like you. They feel like you're reading something from the outside. So with your Power 10, you cultivate them to be in your voice for the things that you want. For example, you work on your body, something about your body, your physical appearance, something about your career. So that's the purpose of the list. That's the purpose of the Power 10. Now, how to create it is, of course, you want to get quiet and meditate. Journal for 5 or 10 minutes to get clear on the areas in your life you want to focus on. They might not be like, your health and fitness, your career, finances, love, spirituality. It might not be those. Hey there, Jax. It might be different. They might be different things that you want to work on. So when you meditate, get quiet, really think, what are the areas I want to work on? For example, the big areas, like I said, health and fitness, career and finances, your home life, relationships, love relationships, spirituality, health and fitness, I should say. Those are like the main 5 things that we want to work on. Step 2, so step 1, get quiet and meditate and journal for 5 to 10 minutes to get clear on the areas in life that you want to focus on. What are they? Journal them out. Like you'll see, I have pages and pages of journaling. This is a new journal, but I have filled up many journals. Hey there, Abad Perez, how are you? Hey, Popat. I'm just going over something I do called Power 10 affirmations. I'm talking about affirmations, things that can help your mindset. Step 1 is to create your own personal Power 10. Power 10 is like a list of 10 affirmations specifically that you create in your own words. And you basically, you give 2 to every, 2 to each of the main 5 areas of your life, or the main 5 areas that we're working on. Career, finances, spiritual growth, confidence and self-love, health and fitness, and relationships, those main 5 areas. So identify those key 5. If you want to go with the main 5, which everyone usually goes with, go with those 5. And then as you're sitting down and meditating, you're thinking of affirmations for each of those areas. So if we start with health, what would be a good affirmation for me for health? For me, I use, I'm happier and healthier than ever, or my body is healthier than it's ever been. My body is thriving and healthy and I'm loving it. That's a little wordy for me. I wouldn't necessarily use that. I try to make my affirmations very succinct and to the point. So, let's say something like that. So the first 2 would be like, I don't know, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm the healthiest I've ever been. He said, yo, what? Oh, he said, yo, what up? Hey, Xavier. So that's an affirmation. And another time that these might come to your mind is when you're in the shower, of course. You're soaping up your body. So that's 1. So then come up with 2 for your health, 2 for relationships. For relationships, for relationships, I am loving, lovable, and loved. Or I give love and receive love freely. I'm surrounded by love. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm in a love relationship with the man or woman of my dreams. For me, it would be a man of my dreams. So you write out those 10 affirmations for each of those 5 areas, 2 for each area, and then you put them up somewhere on your bathroom mirror, near the coffee pot. Keep a copy by your bedside, and you just want to say these affirmations. So step 3 is write out the affirmations, make them specific, make them positive, and put them in present tense. For example, you don't want to say, I am getting healthier every day. I mean, you could start there, I'm getting healthier, but that's going to keep you in the energy of getting healthier. We want to be healthy. We want to get past the getting and get to the place we want to be. So you want to get out there and you want to say, I am healthier and happier than I've ever been. My body is thriving. Things like that. So you write them out. And then, of course, you want to put them somewhere. So instead of saying, I want to be healthy, you're saying, I am vibrant, strong, and full of energy every day. Example, instead of saying, I want more money, you're being specific. You're saying, I am financially free and money flows to me. Let's see, what do I have written down here? Money flows into my life easily. Like my money affirmation is, money comes to me easily and frequently through fun and joyful ways. Money is all around me. Money is everywhere. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm living the life of my dreams and everything I need is provided for me. Let them flow like that. They have to have a certain rhythm, a certain flow. They're almost like rhythmic, almost like a sing-song. So remember, the rules for the Power 10, make your affirmations in present tense, speak as if it's already happened, as if it's already true. Then you're going to use positive language, no negatives, no don'ts and can'ts. I own, let's see, a negative affirmation for food would be, I don't want and need cookies. By saying I don't want and need cookies, you're actually telling the universe that you want more cookies. So you have to just, that's if you're addicted to sugary sweets and stuff like that, if you want to move past that and work on your health, something like that. You'd want to say, I'm so, a good one was, my body only craves the foods that keep me happy and healthy. My body only craves the foods that keep me happy and healthy. And if you eat a cookie, whatever, eat the cookie, let it go, try to have fun while you're eating the cookie, and infuse the cookie with pure positive energy. So no negative, and then also you want to feel it while you say it. So as you're saying the affirmations over and over again, like if you're by your coffee pot or if you're in the bathroom brushing your teeth and it's on your mirror, let your mind wander. And as you're saying the affirmations and brushing your teeth or whatever, let your mind wander and start putting visualization to it. Start imagining those things happening. Put put something. So you're taking the words that you're saying and speaking, the vibrations of your words, and you're adding it to the frequency of your mind, the imagination. And think of your mind like imagine something, frequencies are being broadcast to your brain, and that's giving you your imagination. So you're combining the earth, the practical steps on earth. You're saying the affirmation. You're combining that with the spiritual side, the energies, the frequencies of your mind. Put the words and the visions together, and that's when you start feeling it in your heart. When you can combine your words and you can see the words creating visions and images in your mind, like a little movie playing, and then you feel excited about it. Now you're connecting the heart and you're connecting the head. So you're connecting those two, as above so below. The affirmations will come true. They will eventually start coming true in your life because you will start believing them. And if you're believing them, that's the frequency that you're sending to the universe to say, give me more of that, bring more of that to me, bring more of that to me. So feel it while you say it and imagine it's happening right now. The last thing is consistency, but don't put pressure on yourself. Don't say I'm going to do this every day for a year. No, start by saying I'm going to, if you write out your list today, start today. Say tonight I'm going to say these affirmations. But don't even put in the future. Just when it comes to your mind, say the affirmations. If it pops in your mind, say them. But the second you feel like it's a chore and you're doing it out of habit and ritual and you're doing it to get something from the universe, but you don't feel it, stop doing it because then you're counterproductive. Then you're working against yourself. You want to say the affirmations because it's fun and you're creating a vision in your mind and you're saying them and you're believing them and you're feeling them and you're having fun doing it. So the thing about the Power 10 is, yeah, it's great. Set a goal. Do it for 31 days straight. See what happens in your life. But when you're doing it and it feels like it's a drudgery and you're hating it, and you just want to get through it, that's a really bad negative energy. Not really bad, but that's a negative energy that's not going to produce the results you want. So you want to make sure that you're in a positive mindset and that you feel good and that this is something you're enjoying doing. And then, of course, you want to make it visible. So print a few copies, place them around your house, bathroom mirror, the refrigerator, beside your bed, inside your day planner if you have one. You can laminate it as well. That would be fun to laminate it and then just have it around. I'm just reading through my notes here. I'm getting used to the YouTube thing, and I can flow on my own, but today I was like, let me sit down with a little bit of notes and make sure I actually give a complete message. So brushing your teeth method, that's when you're brushing your teeth, and like I was saying, you're reading the affirmations off the paper that's taped to your mirror, and as you're reading it, you're closing your eyes, brushing your teeth, and you're imagining the scene of the thing you want already done. Here's a trick. Imagine somebody coming up to you and saying, wow, you look great. You look like you lost 30 pounds. And somebody comes and say, congratulations, I heard you got a promotion at your job. Or someone saying, congratulations, I saw your business online, you're doing great, I just ordered from you. Congratulations, I want to do a tarot reading because your business is thriving. Have people congratulating you. Think of things like that. Imagine you waking up in your dream home. What would you think? What would you feel? What would you do? Imagine that, if it's about love, imagine that you're going for a walk with your life partner. You're holding hands, you're talking. Imagine you're on the couch and they're resting their head on your shoulder and you're just together. Start putting visualizations to what you're saying and combine the visualizations, the energy and the frequencies of your thoughts, your mind's eye. Combine that with your words and you'll see things will happen. The energy shift will happen. Over time, you'll notice that your language, your thoughts, your actions, they'll start to align with your affirmations. They'll start coming together to form a straight line because you're not forcing it. And remember, the second you feel annoyed by it, that you have to do these affirmations, don't do them that day. Leave them behind and go do something else. Don't do the affirmations in an annoyance, like in a mood where you're just like, I don't want to do this, but I got to do it. I gotta pay my dues and, do these affirmations to get rich or something. That's not going to work. That's going to be counterproductive. You don't want to do that. So you want to just do them when you feel good. Don't force it. You're inviting it in. You're not forcing it. You're saying, I'm open to these things coming to me. But also, if you want a little level 10 trick, you can always edge your affirmations with this or something better. I'm so happy and grateful that I've manifested the man of my dreams, to a T, or someone even better than him. I'm so happy and grateful that my business is thriving and I'm doing great and I'm earning this much money a month, or something better. Just put that out there. Give the universe, give your higher self, give yourself options. And now the call to action for viewers, I want to, for you guys out there, I want to just say, if you create your Power 10 today, take my advice, meditate, put on some frequencies, let your thoughts flow, write it out, print it up, type it up, things like that. And then I want to ask, if you do the Power 10 and you heard me talk about it today and you do this Power 10, leave a comment, come back, let me know how it goes, let me know if it worked, let me know how you felt when you created your Power 10. Let me know how it felt when you started saying your Power 10. So that's something that I do called the Power 10, 10 affirmations to change your life. Does anybody have any questions for me, or would anybody like a reading? I started coming on here, I do like a little bit of spiritual talk, like that Power 10 lesson, and then I offer readings as well. I'm looking for somebody that was contacting me on Facebook. Is she on here? Does she still want a reading? And there you are. The second I said, where are you? There you are. Were you here for what I said about the Power 10 affirmations? That was for you, definitely. That's what helped me with was saying affirmations. If you're not saying affirmations and you're not controlling your mindset or working on your mindset, you're not going to get anywhere, because you're trying to create something new from something old. You can't do that. You have to change things up. Do you do affirmations? What do you do to stay positive, to manifest and create the life that you want? But I'll do a reading for you for career advice if you'd like. And your name is your name pronounced Anushri? Okay, what does Anushri need to know? Anushri, what does she need to know about her career, finances? I can't unmirror this, by the way, so the card's going to be reversed for you. On YouTube, I can't flip it around, so you just have to deal with everything being opposite on your end. Do you say affirmations? That if you heard what I said about the Power 10, that would be my biggest encouragement. Is just even today, get alone, meditate, create your own Power 10, print it out, tape it to your bathroom mirror, put it by the coffee pot, put it by your bedside, put that list of those 10 affirmations where you're going to see them all the time, to constantly keep them in your mind until you remember them. And then once you memorize them, when a negative thought comes, just start saying affirmations to counteract it. Okay, so what does Anushri need to know? Okay, so 3 of Pentacles is starting out with. So, working with someone, coming together with someone. Might be an offer coming, possibly. That's a good sign. 3 of Pentacles, because they're about coming together. Now, this is what I'm thinking, too. I know you went to school for a career, but you might be, you might be called to something spiritual. You might be having to tap into your intuition to find out what you should be doing to earn money. It might be a spiritual calling. I mean, if we met through Sal's tarot group, do you do tarot as well? Is that something you could do where you are to make money? To reach out to people and do readings as well? I'm going to tell you, don't get alarmed by the 10 of Swords. You are at the end of the cycle. I feel like you're at rock bottom and you feel it, but this is the end of a cycle for you. If you got the 10 of Swords, the next thing you could do is, pick yourself up and go in a whole new direction. Are you feeling a little bit of 10 of Swords energy, just feeling really down and out and kind of hopeless right now? You are coming into finances soon, though, once you figure out what you're called to do, once you surrender to your higher self and your calling. This would be below the 3 of Pentacles. She's abundant. She's wealthy. She's got 6 Pentacles for her and 3 that she can give out. If you've given to somebody in the past to the point that it hurts you, stop giving to that person as well. But you have a decision to make, because this is actually right below the High Priestess. So the 2 major arcana are right above and below each other. Is this card saying that you need to choose and make a decision from the heart, from your spiritual side? That you should be doing something in the spiritual world and not the business world? And is that where your wealth and your finances are going to come, when you surrender to your spiritual calling? 3rd major arcana out of 6 cards. and it's the judgment call, which is actually about listening and hearing a higher calling, a spiritual awakening. If you're spiritually awakening, then you might be called to do something spiritual, and that's where the finances will come. And that's below the Ten of Swords. Could be the Ten of Swords is because you're pursuing the earthly career, and then it came to nothing but ruin. Ten of Swords, and below that now is the Judgment card. Might be saying, when you meditate, when you create your Power 10, really tap in and see, why are you on Earth? Are you on Earth to be an operations manager? I'm not sure. I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with that. We need people to do those jobs, but you might not be the one to do that job. Or maybe you need to see that job from another perspective. This is really wild, but you also got the Ten of Pentacles. I shuffle these cards a lot. You got the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles, all in the same row. They're all in the same row. So it's a progression. You're going from 3 to 9 to 10. But where's that going to come from? I think when you start believing it and when you surrender to your calling, so that you're going to have a creative beginning below the High Priestess and below the Lovers. You have the Ace of Swords. You're going to have a creative new beginning. Something's going to come to your mind. Something's going to click in your mind. And you're going to say, that's it. That's the ticket. That's what I need to do. And then that's where you're going to go. This creative new beginning, this creative new idea, this fresh mindset on life. It could also be saying, I don't have the Hangman here, but this reading could be saying, look at the career you're doing from a different perspective and the wealth will come. But I definitely feel that you are the wounded warrior. So this whole last row is Ten of Swords, Judgment, Nine of Wands. You're brokenhearted that you followed a calling that you believed you were called to do, going to school, and now you're at a Nine of Wands. You're just burnt out and weary because nothing seems to be working. But what's the advice for this? I believe because middle of the 9 cards is the Lovers. I believe it's because you need to make that choice from your heart, from your higher self, and follow your inner guidance, and that'll lead you to the finances. Is there anything else the Nusray needs to know? Like, what? We got to clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. I'm going to use the Wild Reflections deck. Are you still with me? Are you here? Are you listening? When I do this on TikTok, people will usually chat back and forth. Just let me know if you're still with me, if you're still listening. Okay, let's clarify. I don't know. Clarify the whole reading because there's a lot going on here. What's happening is you're trying to force it right now. You're trying to make it happen because you're scared. And I'm there too. I mean, I've been there too myself lots of times. Try to get that out of your mind. Don't let the focus be, I need money. Just let the focus be, just try to rest in the fact that, look in your past life. Things always work out for you. Look at the things you have now. Just look around your home. Find 5 things that you can appreciate and love. What's like one thing you can think of right now on the spot that'll make you smile and make your heart feel that, that feeling of love come over you. Get into that feeling, get into that energy, and then say the affirmations, or get into that energy and then get mad and tell God, the universe, your higher self, whoever, I don't know what I'm doing. Give me guidance. Show me what to do. I'm mad, I'm scared, and where am I going? What am I doing? Throw that out there. Yell, scream, talk to the universe, demand an answer. Whatever, money, career, I don't know. Whatever you're focusing on, it's not working. So I'm just encouraging you to focus on something else. Take your mindset off of that. You're saying it's career, but career brings money. So you're worried about money because that's how we live on earth, is money. So, I mean, again, the spiritual thing, did you take Sal's course? Or do you do tarot as well? So, I mean, basically, I had this entire conversation with my brother earlier. The entire conversation with him earlier. Same thing. But let me see if we can try to get you a clarifier here. Because I definitely see you've been through a lot. You're weary. But you remember, you got the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Ten of Pentacles in your reading. That should be encouragement enough for you to say, wow, things are going to work out. Take that energy. Wow, things are going to work out. Because the bottom line is, I can give you readings every day for the rest of your life, but until you believe it, nothing's going to happen. Not a thing will happen for you. You have to believe it. You have to believe that you have the power to change your life. I can't change it. You can't change my life. It's easy for me to to be on the outside looking in, but I can say I've been through all those things too with money. Money's the biggest struggle for me and my family. The biggest thing we're trying to master and learn on planet Earth. But what you have to believe it. So you have 9 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers and Judgment. This is a good reading. But I think the reading might be indicating that maybe there's something that you need to leave behind and go somewhere different. But let me get you some clarifying cards. Okay. So the Queen of Cups is saying to approach this from that place of maturity. Knowing that, don't let your mind freak out. Don't go down that rabbit hole of thinking everything's terrible, the world is shit, everything's gonna fall apart. This is saying tap into the Queen of Cups energy. You have the power in you to create the life you want. You traveled and moved to a whole other country to go to school. You have courage, you have strength, you have it in you to do the thing that you want to do. You're just frustrated that you went there, you got a degree in something and it's not working out. But maybe there was a reason for you to get that degree that you don't know yet. But sometimes it's not to do the actual thing, it's to do something else. But as the Queen of Cups, it's saying tap into this energy, this lighthearted, carefree energy. She's just like bouncing and vibing on that beach. That's it. She's just having a good time. Get your emotions to this place. And then when your head is clear, because your heart is not heavy, when your heart's not heavy, then your head is clear. And then you can make better, more informed decisions. Yeah, see, you have the strength. And the Strength card, by the way, is the 8th card in the deck, and 8 is the number of wealth, and you have the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. When you figure it out, when you tap into your strength and you go for the thing that you feel called to do, money and finances will come. You're in this place because you had to learn these lessons. You can't do what you're on earth to do without learning these lessons. Don't think of these things as failures. This is just stepping stones. This is just part of you having the earthly experience. Yes, and then 4 of Swords is saying rest. He's just floating down the river. He's resting. He's not moving. He's not working. He's not trying to get that boat going, the canoe. He's just floating down the river. The 4 of Swords is telling you to rest. Have you ever tried this? This is something I do. You may not do this, but even when I was going to Bible school back in the early 2000s, when I was living as a born-again Christian, when I would get overwhelmed, I would go take naps. I would take naps and I would say to God, I know that God's going to give me an answer, and in my nap, I'm going to have a dream. I don't do that now. Sometimes I do, but sometimes when I get overwhelmed, I'll take my earphones, I'll put on a frequency on YouTube, like an hour or so frequency, sometimes meditation, manifestation, something like that with words and music. I put my earphones in and I go lay down, and as I lay down, I let my mind wander. I say affirmations, I talk, I visualize, I imagine, and I doze off in that beautiful state of imagining a beautiful world of everything I wanted. And when I wake up, I feel good. That's a way to manifest. When you're in that in-between state, between being awake and fully asleep, that little in-between state, that's where you manifest. That's actually a place that you can change your subconscious by thinking the thoughts of the things you want. Remember, the universe doesn't know that you don't have the job you want. The universe doesn't know that you need money. The universe just hears your signal that you don't have money, and that's the frequency. So imagine you're tuning into a dial on radio that says, the dial says, I don't have money. So every time you tune to that dial, the universe says, oh, she doesn't have money, she wants more, not money. She wants to have, she wants to continue not having money. So you have to tune your dial to the frequency of the abundance, of the career, of the job, of the life you want. And I believe we do that with our emotions and our mindset, because our thoughts are a frequency. Our thoughts and our emotions, they are nothing more than frequency. The same thing like Wi-Fi, like radio frequency, that's what they are. And they send those signals back to the universe, and then the universe gives us back what we send up to the universe. But I do see good things coming. It's just that you're in that really tough place where you have to sort of figure it out on your own in a lot of ways. But you figure it out by letting it go. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Pentacles, brand new beginning financially. Page of Cups, bringing you an offer, maybe a job offer, maybe a suggestion. Maybe this is just me doing the reading for you. And you're coming to a Six of Cups, emotional fulfillment, stable life, looking back on, just reminiscing. You feel so good you're able to just reminisce and create a home that brings you back childhood memories. Below that, behind that one more for you, Anusha. King of Pentacles. You could do this. I'm speaking to myself. I can do this. That's why, I'm doing tarot and I have to charge because I have to prove to myself that number one, I'm worthy of being a paid reader. And I have to believe that I can earn money as a reader because my intuition and my inner guidance led me to do this. This is not exactly what I wanted to do. I was working on inventing toys. I was going to license toys and be an inventor and just live off the royalties, and all that came crashing down about 2 months ago. Not even, about a month ago. And then I found myself here, and this is what I do exclusively, just tarot and speaking about new age topics, teaching, going on TikTok. I'm starting a little t-shirt business. I'm going to be launching my t-shirts on Friday. My t-shirt brand is called Flex and Retro. It's geared toward gym rats and gay dudes, like muscle shirts and crop tops. I'm saying all that to say that there's ways to earn money that don't have to be just a 9-to-5 job where you have to answer to a boss to get paid. If you know tarot, sell your tarot. Start offering tarot readings. If you do anything else in the new age world, start offering those services. But there's something that you do on this planet that can bring you wealth. That's not just getting a job and being paid for sacrificing 40 hours of your time. And again, I'm speaking to myself about all this. Excuse me. I have a little bit of a headache. My sinuses are bothering me. Oh man, so much sinus pressure right here. Did anybody, if anybody's here, the two that are here, did you hear my little teaching about the Power 10? I like the Power 10. I like that idea of those 10 affirmations for 5 areas of your life. No, I don't know what you'll be doing. That's up to you what you'll be doing. No, I don't know. I'm just saying you might be called. It's up to you to interpret the tarot. Did you actually take Sal's course yet? Because I know some people are in her group, but they haven't taken her courses. Did you actually finish her course yet? Her tarot course? Thank you, my son. I'll be okay. It's just my neck is, I needed to get new pillows. My neck's been hurting me. It causes a headache. I'm okay. I'll be fine. Right, so tarot can give an indication of the future, but I don't think of myself as a fortune teller. I mean, I am a psychic, but the thing is, there's so much energy around all of us. We're such energetic beings. It's like, if you don't want to do a traditional job, you don't have to. If you want to do that, go for it. What I'm saying is, based on the cards with the High Priestess, with the Lovers, based on the cards that came out and what I'm feeling intuitively, the finances might be in a spiritual career, like what Sal does, like what I do with tarot and whatnot. It might be something else outside of the traditional 9-to-5, Monday through Friday job that we're used to here in the States. So I'm just saying, think outside the box. But remember, tarot is about how you interpret it, not me. I can give you what I feel, what I think intuitively, but you have to make it make sense in your life. Did you have any other questions? Did that reading make sense? Anusha, how old are you? Anusha, how old are you? And what's your zodiac sign? Are you a Virgo by chance? $35. What's your zodiac sign? Remember, every 7 years of our life, we go through major transitions according to astrology. You might be in that 7-year period when now you're going to go through a major transition that's going to take your life in a whole different direction. Cancer, Sun, and Leo, Moon, but what about the rising sign? The ascendant? So Cancer, Sun, so you're a Cancer, so you're deep, you're emotional, and you're very much in your emotions, and you can feel very deeply. I'm a water sign too, I'm a Scorpio. I'm also a Leo Moon. Okay, so in this lifetime, your soul in this lifetime is a Taurus. And then your personality is the Cancer, which explains the emotions. And then your moon is in Leo. The moon is your emotions. So you have very strong emotions, very powerful emotions. But the moon in Leo, it's wanted to put you in the spotlight. My moon is in Leo. That's why I'm on social media now. Is there anything that you've wanted to do in the past that you're good at, a skill, a hobby, something like that? Or do you just really love the job you're doing? If you really love the job you're doing, maybe you're being called to go somewhere else for the job, to move somewhere possibly. I know that this stuff is scary, it's overwhelming, it's scary, it's hard, but if we are little tiny fractals of God and we're living these earthly lives, if you're telling me that I'm a God and I'm on Earth, or a godlike figure on Earth, well then that tells me I have all the power I need to do anything I want on this planet. I don't need some silly job to pay me minimum wage or whatever, and then I have to beg them for my time. Remember, your time is valuable. But I don't know, that's what I got for you. I hope that helps. I don't have anything else really. Just to be open to other opportunities, and try to get alone and meditate, because you have to really seek your higher self. Yes, life is difficult. You're good with home matters, cooking and stuff? I don't know what it's like where we're in Stockholm. So I don't know, can you start a small business? Is it easy to do that there? Life has been difficult. Yeah, life is tough. But remember, you chose to be here. You chose to be here for a reason. You're welcome. I know the reading might not be what you wanted to hear, but it should be what you wanted to hear, because again, you got the 9 and 10 of Pentacles. Those don't come out all the time, especially not back to back like that. That's a really big deal. But it's up to you to believe that you're worthy of it. If you don't believe that you're worthy of the 10 of Pentacles, they're not going to come. You have to believe that you can earn that. Or not even earn it. You have to believe that the money can come to you from the sky. That you don't have to work to earn the money. That it can just come to you because you're living on Earth and you deserve it. You also have the 9 of Pentacles. So all 3 Pentacles came up in a row. 3, 9, 10. That should be enough for you to claim it. Take that 10 of Pentacles card and go meditate and just seek your higher self and just say, I don't know how I could earn money right now. I don't know what I could possibly do. But if you can lead me and guide me to the next thing I should do that can help me provide for myself, I'm open. But you got to be open to it. You got to be open to be led and guided somewhere different. But good things are coming. I feel it. Again, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, good things are coming. You're gonna figure it out, and then you're gonna come back and tell me. And then for the reading, all I ask is just follow, like, leave a comment to try to help people find out that I'm on here every day. But I think it's gonna be really good for you. It's a good time. It's gonna be good for you. I know it's hard, but in those 7 to 8 months, are you homeless? Are you starving? Do you have clothes to wear? Do you have running water? I don't know if you drive. Do you have a vehicle? Do you have people in your life that care about you? Do you have a bed? Do you have blankets and pillows? Do you eat every day? I assume you eat every day. Do you get to go to sleep in peace and not worry about your safety or worry about anything harming you? These are things to be grateful for. This is abundance. This is you manifesting abundance for yourself. That's all you can manifest. You can't think beyond the basics. You got to get your mind to where you can believe beyond just the basics being provided for you. Yes, but that's what I'm saying. You manifested the things you need coming to you from your family. If you're trying to do, you got to remember, you're on Earth. You need help. You can't do it all on your own. It just sounds like you're caught in a negative spiral right now. Like, I could give you $1 million and you'll still find something negative about it. I don't mean that to insult you. I'm just saying I've been there. You're in that negative spiral. Nothing I say is going to make you feel good. Nothing I say is going to change your mind. Nothing I say is going to click. You have to find that click inside you. And you'll find it by meditating and getting quiet. But I know when you're in that negative spiral, you can't see past it. So I do wish you all the best. I'm always here if you want to chat. I'm here every day at 3. You will be self-sufficient. You will be. You got to believe it, though. You have to believe it in your mind. And also, you have to just be grateful for what you do have, even though it's coming from your family. You have to be grateful for that. Oh, my neck is really killing me. You will be self-sufficient. Like I said, you just got to keep practicing the affirmations. It takes time, though. But think, though, this 7, 8 months that you've been dealing with this, You've been okay. You've been provided for. You know, everything you have. You're not, what I mean is you're not on the street struggling. You know, you're not panhandling on the street. You have a home. You have the basics at least, which is a lot more than a lot of people have in a lot of other countries. And so if you start there just by giving grace, giving gratitude for that, and then you build on that, that's going to be the key. But again, I know you're in that negative spiral. I've been there myself. My brother was in that negative spiral today when we went for lunch. I know when you're in that spiral, nothing anyone can say will get you out of it, but you'll get out of it on your own. Basically, you'll figure it out on your own. And then once that changes, then your mindset changes, then you're able to hear a little more. But hang in there, don't give up. You're here for a reason, and you're doing good. You can't get it wrong. You can't mess up this life, and you can't really get it wrong. There's really no getting it wrong. There's really no messing it up. It's like, what are we afraid of? Really, what are we so afraid of? What are we afraid of? There's a second person here with me all day, this whole time. Who's the second person that's been here listening to me? Hang in there, Anushri. It's going to work out. You just got to tap in and believe it. You know, what led you to take Sal's course? You know, why did you take the course? To not do anything with it? You know, you must have been interested in tarot at some point for some reason, or else why would you have taken the course? Do you not think that you can make a living as a tarot reader? I mean, I struggle with that sometimes myself too, but I'm believing that I was led to do this and it's going to work out for me. You know, if you want, I have a 31-day gratitude guide I created a few years ago when I was doing life coaching. I want to send that guide to you. It's just a PDF download. I want to send that to you. I'll send it to you on Facebook. And then take that little guide that I created, and every day starting tomorrow, don't put pressure on yourself today. Today you're in a bad mood in the sense that you're overwhelmed. So don't try to do anything today. Here's my advice for today. Find something that you want, that you like to do for fun, and just do that today. Don't do anything else. Don't think about money, career, fun, none of it. Only do something fun for you. It doesn't have to cost money, of course. Yeah, so see, you're wanting to help people. That's the high priestess in you. Remember, you're being called to make a choice. The lover's card, choosing from the heart. The high priestess, you're being called. The judgment card, you're being spiritually awakened. You're being called to do something in the spiritual world. Oh, okay, I get you. I know you may not feel drawn to it, but at the same time, if that's a way that you can make money, you're kind of saying, universe, I want money, I need a job, I need a career, but I don't want that one. I want this one. But what if you get that operational manager job or whatever that thing is? I don't even know what that job will consist of, honestly. In America, that just sounds like more corporate America jargon. No offense to your degree. I'm sure you worked very hard for it. But what if you get that job and that job pays well, but you're absolutely miserable? You have a shitty boss, horrible, nasty coworkers. You hate the company culture. You don't fit in. You're getting paid well, but you're miserable. Absolutely miserable. Is that better? Okay, well, all right. Well, if you say you're not negative, okay. I'm not going to argue with you, of course, but you're being negative. You've been negative since we've been chatting because that's where your mindset is. If you were positive, you'd have the money you wanted and the career you wanted. But this is a negative energy. It's not a bad thing. It's just humans. We could be negative and then be positive the next minute. See, that's a negative statement. That happens with me in all my jobs in the past. That's a negative statement. That's what I'm trying to point out to you. You have to try to change that and, and just say, okay, jobs in the past were terrible, but I'm so happy and grateful that the job of my dreams fell into my lap when I least expected it. Just start with the most basic, simple affirmation. Well, I know it's very tricky. What you got to do is just, I don't know, try the meditating. Put on earphones, put on some frequency. Is there music you like that instantly when you hear the music, it kind of takes you out of this world and lets your mind wander to somewhere else? When you start wandering and thinking, you're getting out of the situation you're in now. Also, here's what you don't know what else to do. I told you what to do. My advice is forget everything you're trying to work on and just go do something fun right here, right now. Just do something fun for the rest of the day or the night. It's actually nighttime where you are. Tomorrow morning, wake up and your only goal tomorrow is have fun. Just do something fun and don't think about any of your problems. Just get your mind on something fun and get in the frequency of fun, of play, of peace, of joy. Well, I know it's not being negative, like you say, but it is being negative because you're focusing on the fact that every job you've had in the past has been horrible. That's a negative frequency. Don't think that. Forget the past. Only think about the future. All right, well, good luck. I hope it works out for you. I'm kind of beating a dead horse here. I hope it works out for you. I don't know what else to say. That's everything that's worked for me. The bottom line is you're an individual on earth. I'm an individual on earth. We have to figure this life out on our own. We have the power in us and everything we need is up there. We just have to bring it down here. Oh yeah, operations management. I mean, that may be the job you go to. I don't know. That might be what you're called to. But again, here's a positive. The 10 of Pentacles came up. The 9 of Pentacles came up. Is that second person still on here? Whoever that second person is, you want to say hi so I know who you are and that you're here with us? You're just in a tough spot. You'll be okay. You'll figure it out. It takes time. It takes patience. It takes practice. You'll figure it out. You're on a journey. You can't get it wrong. You're welcome. Good luck with everything. I guess the second person might have forgotten they're here. Oh, I just looked at my journal and it says, don't give up. December 26, 2024. Don't give up. You are on the cusp of your most vivid and outlandish dreams coming true. You've put in the work. You've tuned consistently to the frequencies, did the inner work, healed your mindset, and now you're in the last leg of the race before you cross the finish line. And she's not here. Well, that message would have been for you, Anushree, but you're not here. You know, I don't mean to be harsh, but speaking about negative things is negative. I do it all the time myself, but I don't mean to be harsh, but, you know, you got to believe. You got to believe that things can work out, you know, and I don't know. It's tough. This life is tough. It really is. Well, I hope I helped in some way, but you know, you can't just keep going in circles saying the same thing over and over again and getting the same response over and over again. At some point, we got to figure out, okay, we're talking over each other. There's not really much more I could say. I know what it's like to be in that tough spot. I've been there last year. I was there, not even that long ago. So I know what it's like when you're overwhelmed like that. You just can't see past your immediate needs and the immediate things that are frustrating you and overwhelming you. But for my people that watch my videos, I'd like to pull a couple of affirmation cards. So let's pull clarifying life situations and see what we got here. Oh. Harmony's call. Embrace equality and pursue justice. Keep an open mind as answers unveil your path to balance. Oh, I don't resonate with that message. I don't even know what the hell that means. Let's try something else. Top of the deck. Okay, worthy goal. This makes more sense. Worthy goal. Get out and be inspired to keep working toward your life's purpose. And as I was trying to encourage Anushree, she's got to figure out her life's purpose by meditating. Fresh ideas. Stay open-minded. Intuitive new perspectives to enrich your journey and spark creative solutions. Another perfect. This is a perfect card. Perfect card. You know, I'm launching my t-shirt brand, Flex and Retro. I have a pile of t-shirts behind me that need to be reworked and, as I call, sleeved up. You know, my little logo, old tees. I'm sorry, my tagline: old tees, new sleeves. Basically, I'm taking shirts like this, you know, cutting the arms off, cutting them a little bit, make them crop tops. I'm turning a bunch of old t-shirts that I thrifted into crop tops and muscle shirts, and I'll be selling those and going live on TikTok on August 15th at I think 9 p.m. Central Time, and I'll be hanging out for a few hours and, you know, peddling my shirts. Tell you about my shirts. My shirts come with a little Naughty Nummies gift bag. This is a very sex positive brand, geared toward muscle men, you know, muscle jocks, gym rats, whatever you want to call them. You know, those guys that live in the gym that look incredible. Yeah. So, but the shirts are for big guys too. This is Big Boy Summer. These shirts are for anybody. I have small to XX large. It's hard to find the really bigger sizes. But yeah, it's for, you know, sex positive brand. T-shirt comes in a drawstring bag with a little Naughty Nummies gift bag, which I took the sleeves I cut off, all these sleeves from all these t-shirts. I took them, I sewed them over here so they form like a little pocket, and then inside that, I'm calling that actually is my original design. That's called a spanky hanky, if you know what I mean, for cleanup, if you know what I mean. Like I said, it's a very sex positive brand. It's got that vibe, that 80s vibe, that you know, just Venice Beach, California, muscle jocks, bodybuilders. So every gift pack will come with a lube, a condom, a gummy hot dog, a rainbow terry cloth wristband, some stickers, things like that, and then the spanky hanky itself, which fits right on the hand like that. And yeah, so look forward to Flex and Retro this Friday, 9 p.m. Central. I'll be on TikTok peddling my shirts. You guys want to meet my cat? Teddy, come up here. Come meet the family. Come meet everyone, Sweets. My little cat I call Sweets. So that's what I got for you guys today. You know, if Anushree sees this, I tried helping, but I feel bad. I feel bad because it's like it's hard when the person you're giving the reading to is kind of they're in that that hardship. They can't sometimes see past it, and I'm like, but you got the 10 of Pentacles. You know, I gave a good reading, but in time, Anushree will see it. Take a chance. Here we go. It's time to step outside your. Here goes. There goes Teddy Bear. Right in front of my face. Right in front of my face. Aren't cats funny? It's time to step outside your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. When you do, you'll be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm and will begin to attract new results. Perfect. Isn't that beautiful? Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance on me. Take a chance on me. This is beautiful. This has been a beautiful reading. I started this reading, the second I sat down and hit record or hit live, I got sick to my stomach, nauseous, my head started hurting. I was like, oh my goodness, what is going on here? I still have a little bit of a headache, but I'm not letting it bother me. It's from some neck pain. I'll be okay. Oh, let me pull some of these character oracles. These are always fun to end the live with. These character oracles I think are funny. Look at my little kitty cat. He's so beautiful. I love him. This sweet boy. My little teddy bear. What are some character oracles? What are some characters that we can look out for? Who should we watch out for? You okay, sweetie? Hi, sweets. Oh, my baby. I love you. Okay. You're my baby. I don't know why he's circling. I just gave you crunchies not that long ago. What is wrong with you? Ugh. Guys, I have a cat that only eats dry food or mostly eats dry food, and he never quite cleans his little tushy well enough. I have to go in there with a napkin. I just saw something. Oh boy. And he's sitting on my desk too. I saw a little crust on him. I gotta wipe that little crust off. Yeah, I'll feed you, but I gotta wipe that stupid crust off your little butt. Let me get some character cards for my friends. You weirdo. Isn't he a sweet cat? He really is such a sweetheart. Look at him. He's a sweetie. Teddy, sit down and show the audience your face. He's so weird, this cat. All right, let me get some character cards. Oh, lost soul. Somebody's a lost soul. Seeker of clarity, wanderer, confusion, defeat, struggle. You're a lost soul, but you're gonna hang in there. You're gonna figure it out. Repairman, fix your life. You're being called to repair your life. Repair, restore, restart, renovate. You're being called in a whole new direction. What else? What's another character card that we can use? Architect, you're being called to build the life of your dreams in your mind. Build the life of your dreams in your mind and your imagination first, and then it'll manifest in the physical world. Be the architect of your life. Oh, my sweetie. Here he goes, guys. He's still here. Here's his tail. Now he's lounging like a prince. Well, he's not princess, but now he's lounging. He looks like Kate Winslet from the movie, the way he's laying right here, Titanic. Teddy, do you want me to paint you like I paint my French girls? But you're a little boy cat. I thought he was a girl cat when I first got him. I was told he's a girl cat. A few weeks later at the vet's like, yep, well, first thing I tell you, that's not a girl cat. That's a boy cat. And then he went from Tulip to Teddy. His girl cat name was Tulip, but now he's Teddy. He's my little teddy bear, and I love him. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Whoever stopped by, whoever listens to me, I'm going to let this go for, no. I want to go for 1 hour. I can't stay on here longer. But I got to go do a couple things. If you hung out with me, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Any likes, comments, all that stuff, I appreciate it. Anushri, I really do wish you all the best, Anushri. You're going to do okay. You're hanging there, my friend. Take care, everybody. This is Joey from Joey's Magic Tower. Just a reminder, I do go live every day on YouTube at 3 p.m. Central. And also, I go live on TikTok every day at, well, sometimes it's been 7, but lately it's 8 p.m. Central. But I go on TikTok between 7 and 10 Central. Well, I start at that time. So I start at 7 or 8, and then I usually go until like 10 or midnight. And I just say they do readings, $10 readings, a little sign over here. I do $10 readings, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. I talk to people. We have lots of New Age chat, lots of fun topics, reincarnation, things like that. Again, I go live every day on TikTok starting at 7 usually, but sometimes 8. Just pop in if I'm there. You know, you'll see me. And then also I come live on here every day at 3 o'clock to talk about New Age topics and do some readings for people. Thank you for stopping by. It was wonderful hanging out with you. Anushri, I wish you all the best. Thank you, guys. Take care. I'll see you tonight. Oh, and remember, my t-shirt brand, Flex and Retro, launches on August 15th. I'm going to show you the logo. I don't have the logo stickers yet, or I'd hold up one of the logo stickers, but they're still in the mail. Let me just show you the logo real quick. Even though it's mirrored, you can't see it really. Here's my logo for Flex and Retro. It is an actual t-shirt brand. I'm launching on August 15th at 9 p.m. Central. Old tees, new sleeves. Where's the gay guys? Bring the gay dudes to sleaze it up. I mean that in the cleanest possible way. I'm not raunchy. This is cheeky fun. As ChatGPT calls it, this is good cheeky fun, but not raunchy and inappropriate, if that makes sense. Take care. Have a nice afternoon. I'll see you guys tonight on TikTok.